Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Transformers review. But before I get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber of Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Also, make sure and visit my sponsor, Toyhax.com. Toyhax provides reproduction and upgrade decal sets for Transformer toys from Generation 1 to the latest modern figures. Make sure and stop by the Toyhax Armory, where they can equip your figures with new weaponry in multiple colors, and Toy Stages provides backdrops for figure displays and photography. Each purchase with Toyhax earns you RoboCents that can be used for future purchases. You can check your balance anytime in your cart. Toyhax is a company run by collectors for collectors. So check out Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. And tell them Patriot Prime sent you. Now, on to the review. The featured bot for this video is the brand new Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Snapdragon. I actually found this figure at my local Walmart, which is a rarity because my Walmart barely gets stocked with new Transformers. Went in for some groceries and found this guy, and I am thrilled to death. The original Generation 1 Snapdragon is one of my favorite Generation 1 toys, and I was really looking forward to getting this guy. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. You've got Snapdragon here in robot mode. Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise. Side of the box features some fantastic artwork. I love that. That is so cool. On the back of the box, we have Snapdragon in robot mode, vehicle mode, dinosaur mode, and vehicle mode again. Oh, I see right here, it's showing off his Titan Master. I was wondering what was going on. Side of the box, you've got that Earthrise artwork. So without further ado, let's get Snapdragon snapped out of this packaging and check him out. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, once you get Snapdragon all open and out of the packaging, you'll see it does come with a sheet of instructions, and these are those great Earthrise instructions that are very well illustrated and very easy to follow. And he also comes with two duplicate blasters, just like the Generation 1 toy. Now let's take a look at Snapdragon himself, and I absolutely love this figure. I've been messing around with him for a couple of hours now, and he is great. This is one of the better Earthline figures that we've got, and we're still early into the series. I mean, he looks good all the way around. He's a nice solid figure. Barely any hollow points. You only get some hollowness right there inside the thighs, and that's it. Everything else collapses on itself. They fold into the places they're supposed to. I mean, this is a nice, solid figure, and some great homages to the original Generation 1 toy. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt. Head sculpt is awesome. Very Generation 1. Lots of nice molded details throughout. You got some Tampograph Decepticon logos right there on the chest. Lots of great molded details. And I love the paint scheme. The paint scheme is pure Generation 1. Now you do see a little bit of dinosaur feet right there in the forearms, but it's really not that bad. Now, as far as articulation is concerned, he is a Titan Master, so he's got the Titan Master head articulation. He can do a complete 360 and can look up and down slightly. The arms can do a complete 360, and they can go in and out. There is a bicep bend and a bicep rotation, but it doesn't go all the way because it will hit these fins back here. The forearm is shaped like a circle, so it's going to hit that fin there, and then there's fins underneath that's going to hit on the back also. But it's enough range of motion for me. Wrist, there is no wrist rotation. There is a waist rotation, the legs up, back, out, in. There's a knee bend. There's a thigh rotation and no ankle tilt. But still, it's enough poses to get some really dramatic stances on your display. And of course, you can take the weaponry, place those in both fists, and now we have Earthrise Snapdragon all armed and ready for battle. And like I said earlier, Snapdragon is a Titan Master, so you can pop off the Titan Master head. Taking a closer look here, simple transformation, flip this around, and now you have Crunk. That was his name in Generation 1. The name is not listed in the instructions or on the box, but that's who he was in Generation 1. And here he is next to his Generation 1 counterpart. Fairly similar, especially with the teeth on the legs. Now, I really like the paint applications on this tiny little figure. He's got a purple face with a red visor. Now, something as of note with this Titan Master, this is the only Titan Master that I know of that when you transform back into head mode, there is a little peg on the arm that goes into that slot up there. So you want to make sure that is attached and snapped into place when you're transforming into Snapdragon's head. So we're going to go ahead and place this to the side and transform Snapdragon into his vehicle mode. So we need to remove the weapons. And he actually has a fairly easy transformation to jet mode. We're going to do jet mode first. You're going to fold the feet up. And then you're going to take these sections here, bring those down and around so they kind of line up where the feet were, or the feet are, excuse me. And then once you have those down, you're going to bring these halves together and snap them into place. You want to make sure, though, to flip that landing gear out. So let's get that all snapped in. And it actually snaps together and secures tight. And now we have, what was the guy's name in Beast Machines? Got a Jetstorm look going on. So anyway, after this is all attached and fixed, you're going to take this white section here, unpeg this, actually pegs in along the chest and into the arms. So you'll make sure and get the arms open. And this black section right here, the arms attached to, you're going to swing that forward like so, and then bring this whole white section over against the white section of the cockpit and snap that into place. Now we're going to swing the arms around, and you want to make sure and line up this section right here. Turn the forearm around so that lines up like so with the wings, and there is a peg right here that'll match up with that slot in the arm. So get that attached. Do the same thing on the other side. Rotate the forearm around to where the wing matches up. Get that slot in that peg. And there is jet mode. And I love this jet mode. It is a nice, solid jet. Make sure everything's pegged in. I love the looks of this thing. This is badass. Of course, you can take the weapons, and they will peg right in under the wings, like so. And there we go. I love that. That is so cool, so futuristic looking. I mean, it just looks awesome. This is one of the best jets that we've had in a long time. And yes, as I said earlier, it's got landing gear. So he outdoes the Seekers right there just by having that. Now, you can put the Titan Master in him to pilot the vehicle, but instead of the cockpit right here, you're going to open up this section. It's got these clear panels, translucent panels rather, and he actually has a cockpit. Look at all the controls in there. That is awesome. So you're going to take your little Titan Master Crunk, get him in a sitting position, and just put him down inside the jet. Snap that into place. Now, those are tight. They're kind of hard to manipulate. I'm kind of worried about breaking them, but it's a little better now. Man, I cannot talk tonight. I apologize, guys. This is a late video. But there we go. Jet mode is fantastic. Looks great. Unlike a lot of jets, you really can't see that there's a robot underneath. So that's really, really cool. Of course, the landing gear just folds right up into the nose cone. I dig it. I love this. I can't rave enough about the jet mode. So let me go ahead and flip the landing gear back down, and we'll compare Earthrise Snapdragon with Generation 1 Snapdragon. And just like the Earthrise, G1 has the little opening cockpit that you can fit the headmaster in as well. So that is awesome. I love the throwbacks, the color schemes, the look of the jet. I couldn't be happier with this jet mode. Now, Snapdragon here is a triple changing Horrorcon. So what that means is he's a robot that transforms into a jet that also transforms into a beast. So let's go ahead and get him transformed into his beast mode. Go ahead and open this cockpit up. Like I said, it is very difficult. We'll get Crunk out, take the blasters, put those to the side. Now, jet mode to beast mode, not too hard. What we're going to do is take the wing sections here. We're going to untab these and swing those down. Then this flap right here, you're going to lift this up. And in here is the beast head. And the beast of Snapdragon is something like a T-Rex. So once the head's out, we're going to rotate this down and around. You're going to don't break. Move this section, open this up. And now you're going to bend the legs slightly. This is going to form the tail. And you're going to take this section, this chest piece, and it pegs in really good. So you might have to apply a little bit of force to get this to pop open. Very scary at first. And there's little pegs, if I can get the camera to angle just right, there's pegs right in there that's going to slot into these slots right there on the thighs. So you just got to line it up just right. Well, first, you got to move the dinosaur arms out of the way. They're folded up right here. Just rotate those forward. Now, this will give this section more clearance. And just line those pegs up. And there we go. So now you can fold the dinosaur arms down. You're going to take this chest section, which is now going to be the dinosaur belly, fold it up and under, and snap that into place. And once everything connects, there we go. We've got the body. Now you're going to take this section of the tail, fold that up, fold the landing gear back in. Right here, you're going to take the fists, fold down, revealing the dinosaur feet. Fold the wings back. And now we pretty much almost have Dino mode ready. Now we take Crunk. This is the hardest part of the whole transformation. You want to bring his arms up, like so, and his legs out. So you want him in this position here. Now, underneath the jaw, the upper jaw of the dinosaur, there's this little section right here that you want to peg Crunk's head into that section. And this is a pain. This is the worst part of this figure because the head of the Titan Master keeps wanting to flop down, and it's just hard to get in there. So I'm going to try. Hopefully it won't take too long. If not, I can edit. And there we go. Popped right in. So you want to angle this accordingly. And there we go. There's kind of the dinosaur mouth. Lastly, we're going to take the weapons, and these peg in right on Snapdragon's back. And now we have Beast mode or T-Rex mode, and it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, it is the Beast mode out of a jet. Much better than Apeface's. Articulation, you've got these little dinosaur arms that can move up and down. And that's about it. They don't really go any further than this. It's on a ball joint right there, but that's as far as it goes. It's in this constant forward grabby pose thing. The head, neck can look up and down, and the jaw can move. It is the Titan Master legs. You want to be careful with that. You do not want to pull the Titan Master out. The legs, which are now the legs that were the arms, they can rotate back and forth, and there is the knee bend. The tail It can move here at the end. You don't want to wag it much at the top. Everything will pop loose. But all in all, Beast Mode is not that bad at all. It's actually heads and tails over Generation 1 Snapdragon. Poor G1 Snapdragon, he could only look up. He never had much articulation at all, but this one is great compared to this guy right here. Now, of course, the T-Rex mode is the weaker of the three modes, but still, it looks great. It's actually a fun transformation once you get used to it, and I really don't have any complaints about the figure. My only real nitpick is I wish they would have found a better way to incorporate the Titan Master into the T-Rex head. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Snapdragon with Generation 1 Megatron, Generation 1 Snapdragon, and fellow Horrorcon War for Cybertron Siege Apeface. And another thing, I am so glad that Hasbro did not give Snapdragon that same waxy plastic white that they gave Apeface. Not to mention all that crappy looking battle damage. Transformers War for Cybertron Snapdragon is a great figure. I am so glad that I found this guy today. I have been having so much fun with this figure. He is well made, easy to transform, tight joints. I love this guy. This is a damn near perfect figure. My only real issue is I wish the Headmaster or Titan Master would work with the T-Rex head just a little bit better. But other than that, I have no complaints. I love this figure. So there you go, guys. Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Snapdragon. So, does a Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Snapdragon belong in your collection? Absolutely. This is a fantastic figure. He's nice and solid. He's got a fun transformation, or fun transformations. He's got a great robot mode, fantastic vehicle mode. Beast mode, it's all right. I mean, it's much better than what we got with Apeface, and to be honest, after the Apeface figure, I was a little bit leery about old Snapdragon here, but Hasbro knocked it out of the park with him. I couldn't be happier. So yeah, you see this guy on the shelf, you pick him up, you are not going to be disappointed. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Once again, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!